Okay, so this is Excel Activity 13, and when I clicked on this worksheet tab using the same spreadsheet that we've been using previously, the Office Specialist, it took me here. So maybe the easiest thing for you to do is to come up here to your name box and type in A1 and hit enter, and it would take you to the very beginning and let you see the entire worksheet. Now, what we're going to do here is very simple. We are going to create a pie chart which displays data labels for the category name and the percentage. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, a pie chart is used when you want to show individual pieces of a set of data in relationship to the whole part. So again, if you think about a piece of pie, you want to cut it into 6 sections. You might want to find out each of these 6 sections are contributing how much to the whole. Well, that's what a pie chart does. So what we're going to do is, in this case, our data is right next to each other and there are no blank cells and whatnot. So the easiest thing to do is just to select all of these cells, and we can go back and manipulate everything a little bit more. What we're going to do is now we want to insert a pie chart. So you would go click the Insert tab, and you've got these different types of charts, and you could click on recommended charts if you wanted to. And I've already told you this is going to be a pie chart, but over here you've got pie chart, you've got a bar chart, you've got a column chart, then down here you've got a line chart. Okay, but in this case we want a pie chart. So we could click on that, or we could have also come over here and clicked pie, and they actually have a donut chart, which is basically the same thing. It's just it's got a hollowed out center, exactly what a pie and a donut would look like. We're going to stick with a 2D pie chart. And by the way, on the desktop version, you would have a 3D pie chart, and you would have some other options, but that you do not have on the online version. So when we click on that, it's going to give us a chart right here. And what we want to do is it basically it takes all of these numbers right here and it adds them up, and then it finds out their percentage that it contributes to the whole. So if you were to take these numbers and click right here and go under the home field, under the home tab, and click the auto sum button, you would get a total, and this actually comes out to be exactly 100. And so all of these are supposed to add up to 100%. Now, I purposely made it so these numbers would add up to 100, but if these numbers all added up to say 176, these pie sizes would be proportional based upon the individual size compared to the whole. So now there's a couple things that we'd want to do up here. I indicate that I want to display data labels for category name and percentage. Well, here are your category names down here. And had you not selected these cells before you created the pie chart, the category names would not be down here in the legend. And of course, this is called a legend. It shows you what each of these colors, what pieces of pie, what they represent. So then the next thing that we would want to do is to come up here and we want to add data labels to this. So if you click on this table, under the Chart Tools, Chart tab, you've got data labels. And you got a couple of different options that you could select for this. And you could have it so that the data is in the center of the piece of pie or on the inside and the end. And you see a little bit of a preview here of what it looks like. You could also go to outside in or best fit. I want to select outside in, and then you see what this does. And again, it's assumed that these are all as percentages, because again, that's what a pie chart does, is it shows you the percentages compared to the whole. And there's other things that you can do on the desktop version of this that you cannot do here on the online version. And so again, we're just going to leave it at that with this one. And the other thing you would want to do to this one up here is you probably want to change this chart title. You can, again, I'm used to doing this on the desktop version myself. You want to go under the chart title, and you could click edit chart title, and we want to make this, basically we want to go ahead and make this top 6 services, or we can make it say top 6 lawn care services, because this fictional company we're using for this activity is apparently a lawn care business, and these are the top 6 lawn care services that they perform. So then you'd click OK, and then you'd see how your chart title would change up here. Now there's some other things that the desktop version would do that this cannot do. You can change the appearance of you have chart styles that you can change and whatnot that you cannot do here. So again, that's one of the differences between the desktop version and this one. So that is it for this part of the activity, and you may now proceed to activity 14.